Hey everybody, welcome back to 2 Minute Drill. Brett Hurst here with Mike Eyre, my old friend. Mike, you and I have had lunches for years. I know we've had many conversations about all kinds of things, including anxiety. So I'm curious, since this is such a universal issue for men, what calms your anxiety?
Well, first of all, Scripture, right? Scripture, prayer. And then one of the biggest things for me is shining a light on whatever the darkness is. I mean, for me, anxiety, I like change, so I kind of do it to myself. I make things happen. I change things up in my life. I try new groups or I do other things, change jobs, whatever. And then anxiety comes in, performance anxiety, whatever it may be, being right, being perfect, any of those kinds of things. And you know, when you keep it to yourself, or when I keep it to myself and it's in the darkness, that's when the devil starts working and makes that into shame or whatever, anger, anything. It's just amazing what it manifests into. And so yet when you shine light on it, and what I mean by shining light is share with another friend, like you and I going to lunch, or talking about it with your spouse or whatever it is, or taking it to God in prayer. It's amazing what happens when the light is shown on it, and it turns that mountain back into a molehill, because I've just spent all this time worrying about it turning the molehill into a mountain, and it's just really not that big of a deal.
Puts it back in contextual perspective. It's not the end of the world necessarily.
It never is in the end of the world. I turned 52 this week, and I was thinking about this driving over here. I have never experienced anything in my life where the worry preceding it was worth it at all. Mm-hmm. Never. It never turned out that badly. It was never that big of a deal, you know?
Yeah, and that's the number one thing I think I've heard as a pastor over the years from people toward the end of their life is, I wish I had worried less in my life.
Of course. I think the most important chapter for me in the Bible on that is Philippians 4.
It's rich.
Philippians 4 is huge all the way throughout, and it's all about thinking the right things versus thinking the wrong things.
Yeah, that's good. That's great insight, and I really appreciate you being candid about that.
Good, let's schedule our next lunch.
Okay, I'm overdue myself.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for 2 Minute Drill. We'll see you next time.